Life is full of signs, moments of clarity that whisper to us when everything is calm. They tell us to move, to act, to make a change. But for most of us, we let these whispers pass us by. We ignore them, caught up in the noise of our daily routines. Until one day, the noise is gone, and all that's left is the weight of regret. Have you ever looked back and thought, if only I had seen it sooner, I could have changed everything? Most of us have. The truth is, opportunities and warnings are always in front of us. Life doesn't just hand out second chances. The missed opportunity, the unspoken word, the untaken risk, it's all there, waiting for us to see it before it's too late. But why do we miss these signs? Why do we let life slip through our fingers, only to look back and wonder where it went? It's because we are too focused on what's comfortable, on what's predictable. We choose routine over risk. We choose safety over growth. And by the time we're ready to act, the moment is gone. You see, most people don't recognize the value of the present. They only realize the value of time when they've lost it, when the opportunity has vanished, when the relationship has ended, when the window has closed. That's when they understand what they had. But you don't have to be most people. You can choose to see it now, before it's too late. You can open your eyes and recognize that every day is filled with moments of decision, chances to change your life. The signs are there, the whispers are there, they always have been. The question is, will you listen? Will you be the one who acts when others wait? Will you be the one who sees the opportunity while it's still knocking rather than after it's walked away? The difference between success and regret is simple: timing. Most people see it once it's too late. But those who succeed see it before it's even fully formed. So don't wait. Don't let life teach you the hard way. Don't be the one who looks back and wishes they had acted sooner. Be the one who looks forward, knowing that you saw the opportunity. We often hesitate, thinking we have more time or that we need to wait for the perfect moment. But in truth, perfection is a myth. Opportunities don't wait for us to feel fully prepared. They show up in the midst of uncertainty, and it's those who are willing to step into that uncertainty who benefit the most. They understand that acting now, even imperfectly, is far better than waiting until the door is shut for good. Acting before the door closes means embracing risk, facing fear, and moving past doubt. It requires trust in yourself and faith in the unknown. You may not have all the answers, but the key is to act before the opportunity passes. The cost of inaction is far greater than the risk of making a mistake. Mistakes can be corrected, lessons can be learned, but missed opportunities, they may never come again. Think about the times when you waited too long, when hesitation or fear held you back. The opportunity was there, perhaps for a moment, but you let it go. Now, in hindsight, you see it clearly. You realize what you could have done, what you could have gained. That moment is gone, and it won't return. This is the essence of life's fleeting nature. The doors of opportunity close, sometimes quietly, and by the time you recognize it, it's already too late. But here's the good news. When you train yourself to recognize and seize opportunities in the moment, you begin to unlock a world of possibilities. You develop the mindset of action. Instead of waiting, doubting, or hoping for a second chance, you start to move with decisiveness and intention. You understand that life rewards those who are bold enough to act before the door closes. So, when life presents you with a chance, even if it's disguised in uncertainty or wrapped in challenges, act. Move forward even if you're unsure of the path. Take the leap before the window of opportunity shuts, because once it does, you may never get that same chance again. Life doesn't usually catch us off guard without giving us some form of warning. Before any major failure, setback, or missed opportunity, there are always signs, small signals that something is off, that a change is needed, or that a better path exists. The signs are present, but often we choose not to see them. It's not because they're invisible, but because we are blind to them, either by choice or through ignorance. We ignore these warning signs for various reasons. Sometimes it's easier to remain comfortable in the present, even if the future is uncertain. Change is often intimidating, and so we close our eyes to the hints that suggest we should alter our course. Other times we're too caught up in the busyness of life to pause and reflect on what's really happening. We push aside the uneasy feelings, dismiss the gut instincts, and tell ourselves that everything will be fine until it's not. But those signs, the feelings of unease, the little red flags, the gut feelings, are there for a reason. They're our inner wisdom, our intuition, or even external circumstances giving us a nudge, telling us that something needs our attention. When we choose to ignore them, we invite regret into our lives. By the time we realize those warning signs were trying to protect us, guide us, or lead us to something better, it's often too late. Regret is born. True success is not just a matter of hard work or talent. It's often the result of vision, foresight, and the ability to recognize opportunities before they become obvious to everyone else. Those who achieve great success have a unique ability to see beyond the surface, to anticipate trends, shifts, and possibilities that others overlook or fail to act on until it's too late. While most people wait for clear signs, confirmation, or a safe time to act, the truly successful individuals are already moving forward, making decisions and positioning themselves for success. They understand that by the time the majority catches up, the greatest opportunities will have passed. It's not about waiting until everything is obvious and certain. It's about recognizing the potential in a situation, idea, or moment before it becomes widely apparent. To see what others will only notice in hindsight requires a certain mindset, a combination of intuition, courage, and awareness. It's about being able to look at a situation not for what it is right now, but for what it could become. It's about understanding that the present moment is full of seeds of future potential, and those who are successful are the ones who plant and nurture those seeds long before they bloom into something everyone else can see. Think about the great innovators, entrepreneurs, or visionaries of the world. What set them apart wasn't necessarily that they had more resources, skills, or connections than others. It was their ability to recognize what was possible before others did. They didn't wait for the world to validate their ideas. They saw the future while everyone else was focused on the present. They were able to grasp the power of an emerging trend, a groundbreaking idea, or a changing market, while others hesitated or dismissed it as unrealistic. But recognizing opportunities ahead of time isn't just about business or innovation. It applies to every area of life. Whether in personal development, relationships, or career choices, success often comes to those who trust their instincts and act on their insights before they're universally accepted as truth. In relationships, for example, success comes to those who nurture connections, build trust, and invest in people before others see the value in doing so. In personal growth, it's those who recognize the need for change, the potential for improvement, and the power of self-awareness long before others do that achieve the most profound transformations. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't often comes down to timing. It's not enough to be skilled or prepared. You must be able to see the opportunity before it's obvious. By the time everyone else realizes what's happening, those who recognized it early are already miles ahead. The crowd moves in hindsight, looking back at what has already happened, while the successful individuals are always looking forward, predicting what's to come. This ability to recognize what others will only see later requires more than just intelligence. It requires a willingness to take risks, to trust your vision even when it goes against the grain, and to act before the moment is safe. Success isn't about waiting for the perfect conditions or for others to validate your ideas. It's about moving when your instincts tell you to, even if those around you can't see the full picture yet. Of course, this doesn't mean acting recklessly or impulsively. It means developing a keen sense of awareness, constantly learning, observing, and honing your intuition. It means being open to new ideas, willing to step outside of conventional thinking, and brave enough to pursue what you see as possible, even when others don't. And the truth is, by the time most people recognize a great opportunity, it's already too late to fully capitalize on it. The window of maximum potential has passed, and while they may still benefit to some degree, the real rewards go to those who saw it earlier, who moved before the crowd, who trusted their vision when others doubted it. So success doesn't just come to those who work hard or play it safe. It comes to those who are willing to see beyond what's right in front of them. It comes to those who can recognize what others will only see in hindsight and have the courage to act when the opportunity is still unseen by the majority. Success is about being ahead of the curve, trusting your insights and moving with conviction before the world catches up.